It feels fun to scoot around. It's my first scooter. It's so nimble, and I don't know. It's fun.
50cc's is so fun.
Today's the day I finally get my SR50 that I've been thinking about. That's been living in my head rent-free for like the last 10 years at least. I just save every SR50 that comes across my feet basically, and I just keep it just to see what the market's doing. Yesterday, literally, I was like, you know what? I'm sick of just looking and saving these bikes. I'm just gonna go and finally pick one up. I had no plans to buy an SR50 like a week ago, and I just thought maybe it's just time for me just to get one and to just do it. 2.5 hours, okay? Are you getting the shot? Zoom in on that. 2.5. Look at that. 250 mile round trip to get a scooter. Who does that? It's got the bike outside. It's looking good. Looks fast. There she is. Let's see if I get raked over the coals or not. I don't know.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Daniel. Way more quiet than I expected it to be. It feels very jet ski-like in the throttle. It's like very smooth. That might be the fuel injection actually. Probably. I don't think I've ever had anything fuel injected. Not what I expected. Very smooth. Seems to ride good. I don't think there's anything wrong with it or anything. I got it. Alright. It's all strapped in. Maybe. It feels pretty sturdy, but wow, I can't actually believe I have one right now. Yeah, these plastics are really nice. I put about 200 miles-ish so far. So I guess I can kind of give my opinion here. Or at least try to. When the bike is cold, like I haven't ridden yet, it runs really nice and the power is good. But I think I got kind of fleeced, or at least the other guy who owned the bike before me didn't ride this. He only rode the bike like 100 miles, so maybe he didn't know. Or maybe he did, and I got kind of fleeced. But I paid $2,700 USD for this scooter, and I'll show you exactly what happens. It runs really good when it's cold, but when everything gets warmed up and it's ready to go, it sputters. See, real nice strong pull away. Pulls away real good. We're revving to 8,500 RPMs. It runs really good. Like for 50cc, this is good power. I would want this like all the time.
and it's pretty systematic in a way where I get to the same spot in the road and it will switch to its quote-unquote low power mode, and it will just start sputtering and making like way less power, maybe like half the power. So that part hasn't been enjoyable. You can kind of feel when it switches over to its low power mode. We're doing about maybe 8,100 RPMs now. Usually by here it's gone into low power. Okay, I think it's done it. So now we're only turning 8,000 RPM, but we are going faster. I believe this bike could be fully de-restricted as well. There's no washer in the intake. I haven't checked the belt yet, but I've had it up to about 53 or 54 miles per hour indicated. Yeah, by now it's definitely in low power, and like if I make a turn off here, it'll start sputtering, and let's see if it'll do it. Usually around 6,000. If I maintain like 6,500 to like 7,500 RPMs, it'll start to sputter. See, there we go. It struggles. 6,000. It's very sputtery. And once it gets past that, it'll rev up to 8,100. And settled back down to about 7,800 RPMs, which is completely different from when I first started. Like when I got on the bike at the house and rode away, I was revving to 8,500 RPMs, and the power felt really, really good. And there's like almost like no problems like at all. Sputter. There we go, right around 6,000, and maybe half throttle. It's terrible. Sputter, 6,500. There we go, 7,000, clears up. I want to say I got fleeced, but not, because at $2,700 USD, I'm expecting to buy like a perfect condition SR50, or nearly like perfect condition, because these bikes here usually trade around, like the older shape I see go around for about 1,600 USD. And the newer shape bikes I see go for around like 2,200 USD, and I paid 2,700 USD for this. I think it's a common issue on all of the PureJet and what's the other one? The DiTech and the PureJet models in the US, and I'm not sure if the factory models did it in Europe, but I think all of them, or nearly all of them, do it here, and I have a bike that does it. So, like, see, sputter. It's hard to go, and then it picks up, revs to 81, sputter on the top end. Yeah, it's not great. It's not a great feeling. I'm having fun on a scooter, and happy that I finally have this bike, but I'm not happy about this fuel situation. And I know that I can carburate it and basically just solve all my problems. But from what I read so far online, when you carburate this bike and put the Molossi piggyback ECU on it, it gets rid of your dashboard. And I'm kind of in that point in my life where I just want the bike to work like as stock, and I'm not trying to like make it like a full race bike and and get rid of like features like the dashboard and like the like I like my dashboard. I want the RPM gauge to work. I want the speedo to work. I just want it to be a stock bike. I don't want to convert this into like what feels like a race bike, kind of like project kind of thing. I just kind of just want it to work. It's not a bad bike. It's just if I can get the problem sorted out, then I would have a lot of fun on this bike. But in its current state with the sputtering, it's kind of making it not enjoyable. So far, I've tried 2 different spark plugs. I'll lay them on the screen here. There was one spark plug that I tried that came with the bike. Then I switched to the spark plug that everyone says to get. And then I tried this plug here, and it seems to be doing the best. It has the best idle, but still sputters. So I just left that plug in. The one guy in the States who worked on this bike, high pressure fueling or something like that. High something. I'm about 6 years too late because he stopped doing business like before COVID. Maybe like I might be like 10 years late to the game. So the one guy who had a lot of knowledge about these bikes and could probably fix me up good and still keep my dash, he doesn't exist anymore basically. I'm kind of going to be either forced to sell this thing or to carve it, and I don't want to do either because I just want a bike that works. Like, I don't know, I just want a bike that fucking works. I've already taken it to the grocery store, and there's like I guess a lot of scooters have this bag clip that you put your grocery bag on there. It was such a pleasant experience just going to the store, maneuver inside the parking lot like really easy, go in, get a few things, put your bag on the clip and just scoot home. That was a really cool experience. But yeah, now we just have to try to attempt and figure out this damn fuel delivery or water and oil in the combustion chamber, and we'll be all set.